Stampers. I'm back with some more cards from the card kit, painted wishes. I made two. These are the first two cards I made. I made one pretty complex, not complex because in, you know, a little bit more detail, and then this one a little bit more plain, but still absolutely beautiful. I love the foiling. Still a nice plain card. And then this one is using one of the gold cards. Again, I'm going to use one of the gold cards. And I'm also going to be making a fun fold card for this one. And we're using one of the green cards, which I've cut up into strips, you'll see. And it's mainly using this green card and half a piece. So you could probably get 3 cards from this one. So I'm using one half to make one card, and I'm using green bits to make this card, but I'm using smaller green bits to make another card. You'll know what I mean when we get there, bud. Again, we'll be using this stamp here and maybe this little flower here from this one, which is Notes of Nature. I am going to be using some designer series paper from New Sets. This time I'm going to be using the gold. This is from that Most Adorned. This is a freebie, and this is from, oh, I can't remember. Let me find it. Oh, where's it gone? Give me 2 seconds. I can't find my paper. Oh, that's eluded. Oh, there it is. This is from the Forever Love. So I've used a piece of this, and this is from the Most Adorned because it's got floaty flamingo on the back, but you'll see why, because I'm making this beautiful fun fold card which pokes out like so. It's got a piece of gold. It's using the postage, the perennial postage. I'll show you what we do when we come to this card, but I'm using this time the green card that came in the kit. I've cut them up to add on here, but we're going to stamp on those. And look, we've got a die that literally, it just stamps an image of a postage stamp. So I fussy cut this one, and we may fussy cut the other one to go on our second card. So you're going to need a piece of card base. This is 8 by 5 3/4. You're going to have your green pieces of card which are out your kit. And these were the 2 little bits left over. And I had 4 little strips. I thought I'd cut it to one size, and then I realised it was a lot thinner than what I needed. So I ended up cutting more strips off. And I thought, right, don't waste these strips. These strips are going on our second card. So this is from the kit. These are from the kit. The sentiments will be from the kit. These are from designer series paper, and I matched up the gold to go with, and I think it looks nice with the green. It's a gorgeous contrasting colour. So this is the 4th card we'll make, but this is card 1 and 2. I'll show them all at the last video when we've made 6 cards. I'm going to make 6 cards out of 1/3 of the kit. So if you times that by 3, if I'm making 6, you'll get probably 18, maybe 21 cards. So the way I'm doing it, but you could also switch it up again, add different designer series papers and stuff. I've got a few bits and pieces. I used an envelope in one of my other kits, but I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. I've pulled another gold card piece in. This is just, I've got extras for cuts. So this is a piece from the Nature's Sweetness. So I'm gonna, this is the, it's mostly pecan pie, pebbled path and gold. And I know I'm using gold on the card. I mean, I could switch it up. Maybe I'll switch it up for a pink even. How's that then? So we've got a bit of contrast. So we'll have the pink, the gold. We're gonna use our gorgeous piece which is on here, and it's not as wide as the gold, which I know. But then we're going to use our beautiful sentiment. Wrong way round again. So I'm going to attach this, giving myself about an 1/8 either side, because our card is 5.5 by 4.25, and this is 4 by 5.25, so it fits on the card beautiful. So it just got that gorgeous layer. Now these are the strips. I'm thinking I'm going to add these because I've got 2 large ones and 2 skinny ones, so I'm going to come down in size and then come down again in size. We're going to add our beautiful sentiment once we've attached these pieces. So I'm going to glue these on, and then this beautiful thank you for your kindness will go just perfectly in between. We will have our gold thread, which comes in the kit as well, which will probably, I'm going to do that now actually. I'm going to stick that on. So let's take a couple of these little, I'm only taking the center ones off for now. So dot on my gold strand, and I'm just touching that one, and maybe I'm gonna stretch this one over here and touch this one. So we've got our crazy little pattern. Oh my goodness. So this will go here. I mean, I could cut it down to 5, I suppose. Do you think yeah, I think I might. I think I will cut that down to 5 so everything stretches across perfectly. It's only an 1/8 of an inch. It's a quarter you're taking off, but it's only an 1/8 when you attach it onto here. So I may even take that down. Oh, that's it. I'm going to have it even that way, but it's slightly wider that way. So, right. This one's going to be a really quick and simple card, but it's going to look absolutely gorgeous. So, we're having the leaves at the top. So, I'm working an upside down, if you know what I mean, just so I can get these on. Everything's going to be laid flat. And I literally just come up the stairs now after having my tea and thought about what I was going to do on this card. I know you're not going to see all this, but it'll add to the strength. So lining that up. I'll use my bone folder just to stretch this card out. And I got a little bit of wiggle space. So hence the reason I'm straightening that out. Cool. And then I'm going to add my smallest piece towards the bottom. See, most people I know would throw this little piece of green in the bin. And I don't know why they added granny apple green, unless it just blends. Well, it's not even granny apple green. It is lemon lime twist. So I don't mind if I've got a tiny little bit overhanging. Just making sure that's pretty straight. Looks good to me. Then I'm going to come up with the next strip size up. I mean, this kit's already got its sentiments measured. There's lines on here, so I'm going to come up to that next line. Let me just check before it goes. Oh, that's pretty straight as well. Don't worry, we can snip off the end. And then I've got an even thicker one. Let me just test. I think they're both the same thickness. Yeah, they are. They're both the same thickness. So I'm going to add this cute little strip as well. And I'm going to come up about another 1/4 of an inch. Maybe I'll do the gap a little bit wider. Just check that that's straight. Looks pretty good to me, and I'm not rubbing hard. The reason I rubbed the top bit was because it was off a little bit and it was just dragged it perfectly into a line for me. So isn't that cute? It looks like a lattice work. Ooh, I love that. So I'll grab my scissors. I'm just going to snip those little tiny bits off. They've gone flying all over my desk, but we're going to make sure our card opens up the right way. And we're going to lay this on there. This is going to be cute. And then our sentiment is going to lay just on. That is cute. I like that. And we've still got another strip. This is a piece, I did cut it a little bit to 5.5. In fact, I cut it 5 3/4. Then I thought, oh, I'll do a 5 1/4. And then I thought, oh, let's do 5. So I've got 2 little pieces of designer series paper. So they're not going to go to waste either. I'm going to pop them in the inside of my card. Just as a little border. Make sure that's nice and straight. And I'm going to have this one just like the front, imitating the front, but on the side this time. Can you imagine if you cut this all down to little shards? Whoops. Come on, don't. Just check. Oh, whoops. Oh my goodness. Get it up quick. I make a mess. I don't know how because I've got clean hands. But yeah, I've got to put a couple of gold strips on the inside. Maybe, did I get their stamps out? Yes, there they are. I've got it ready. I didn't fetch any ink over with me though. Let me grab some wild wheat. Because this matches in the card kit, wild wheat, I think. Oh, Gaynor. Yes, wild wheat, it matches. So, let's grab some scrap as well. We'll see what it's like full strength, because I don't want to go splodging down. Oh, I think I prefer it stamped off. So let's stamp. And I'm gonna go on the card a little bit. That's cute. And maybe I will do one opposite. Just to decorate the inside. That is cute. So let's pop our ink away just for a minute. I'm a heavy, I dab too hard. So let's pop them together. We'll need that in a minute. Now I'm not going to add this on dimensionals. I think I may just glue this down. That is cute. So I cut through my designer series paper without looking on the back, and it's got those beautiful, I think it's 6. You get 6 circles with this leaf going through from the Nature's Sweetness stamp set. Let's have a look before I press. Make sure it's nice and neat and level. I'm going to squidgy from the back so I don't push my design, because this berry glue gives you some wiggle space, whereas my other one doesn't. Love it. We're going to remove our back ends. So our first card is going to be quick and simple. I mean, I could have tied it around, and I'm just going to add this, leaving myself a little gap as well. Let me just see. pull that up a bit. Oh, that is so sweet. And then I'm going to grab some of our sequins. And we're going to have a large and a small. And I'm going to put a large just there. And let me see. 1, 2, 3. I think I'll just leave it at that, I think. So there's our first card using half a sheet from one of the card kits. I will photograph them all together at the end. So that is card number 3. And you can mess around with your... You can poke this in to give it a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Get that little looping going. I think that's sweet. We could even tie a little bow. Let's get this small bow. Let's see what it looks like, because then we've got plenty of this. Wow, look at those tails. Tell you what I'm going to use, because this is wound around such a small coil. I'm going to use my straighter one. That is cute. Oh, I like it. I love my bow maker. I got fat fingers, as I say. And we could even set that to the bottom there. I think I will. Grab a glue dot. Just pop that on the bottom there. My pokey tool is full of sticky stuff. Remove the backing. Just lifting up those loops. Oh, that is so pretty. So that is card number 1. Wow, you could make some seriously cute cards with this. Right, let's set that to one side. Now let's come in with our gorgeous card. I'm just going to give this a quick... I'm going to put my glue away for a second, otherwise I'll end up with a clump and I won't be able to get it out. Right, get my... I'm just going to give this... it does an impression, it doesn't cut it out. So that's down to me and my unsteady hand. Don't move your scissors. Apart from to close. Oh, that's a better circle than my first one. Snip that out. They're just like flight stamps. I love it. You know, like on an envelope. I sent 3. Well, I sent some cards to America the other day. Flat cards as well. Nothing bulky. £3.20 each. That is cute. I just got a little bit of a... boo-boo there. So we've got our little... they look like little postage stamps. Cute. We may use them, we may not. But it's best to be prepared. Got my scissors. Got my ink. Let me just pop them to one side for a minute. This is so easy to make. You're going to need your trimmer. We're going to take, this is 8 by 5 3/4, I think. But if you're, yeah, 5 3/4. If you're American, you can do it 8 by 5 1/2. they're the ones that fit in your envelopes. Look at my score tool. You're going to pop this in, and you're going to put this in at the 1 1/4, and then you're going to, I like to do, oh, that sliced my finger. Look at that. Woof. Look at that, lethal that blade is. It's my own fault for having my finger in the way. Wow. Right, I like to do it on the side. So my card is in 1 1/4, and I'm going to cut from 2 inches down to 6. And the reason I look at it this way is because I don't want to stick my head in the way for one thing. So let's get this in at 1 1/4 again. And we're going to cut from 6 this time, all the way up to 2 inches. Perfect. Now take our blade and move it out the way. That's what I was meant to do. Now I'm going to come back in, and we're going to score this at 2 inches. Is it 2 inches? Yes, 2 inches all the way down. Then we're going to take this to 3 inches, and we're going to score in between the cut lines. Then we're going to go to 4 inches, and we're going to cut to the score line and up to the score line. So, and then take this to the bottom and score up to the score line. We're going to take this to 5 inches. And again, like this one, we're going to score in between. And then we're going to go to 6 inches, and we're going to score right through. And that is it. And don't worry if you get any, I think, if you get any little marks over, I'll show you now. See, like that, I've gone a tiny little bit over. Flip your card over. Just smooth it back out. And nobody's going to see that anyway. So first of all, you want to fold your middle pieces. Just give them a pinch and pull this card towards you. So line that up at the bottom. Give that a smooth. And then we're going to fold the first score line. And again, we're going to give this a smooth. Making sure it's up to the line. Then we're going to push these forward. Valley, mountain, 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 valley. So you want a square piece. So then lift these up, push your card in, and then flatten your centerpiece. I mean, you could score all the way through, but you don't want that score line on the back. And then turn it around. And I'm going to score this score line. I mean, you can score them both ways. It doesn't matter, because you can have your card laying flat like this. You can have it laying flat like this. Or, because we've scored in, you can have a gatefold card. But you've got a square centerpiece then in the back. Because we're putting designer series paper on the back, you've got this little square piece to add a sentiment. But there we go, a little trifold card, floating center card. It's entirely up to you. So I've decided to go with the gold on the inside. She says. And then my gold piece, my pretty peacock. I'm going to tuck those in there for a minute. My pretty peacock are going to go on the reverse of the card. So I'm going to glue those down. Isn't that pretty? And then what I might do, but this will be using 2 sentiments. I'm going to glue them down so we can fold our card like this. So it looks like a gatefold card. Just add dimensionals on one side, and then when we open, the recipient opens the card, you get this fancy inner fold card. Love it. Making sure, oh look, love art's that way and love art's that way, so it doesn't really make any odds. But let's glue the stuff down so I can show you. I mean, you could choose to have the what's it called? I've forgotten what it's called. Nudie mauve on the outside, but I like the pretty peacock. And we're just gonna line these up. Now I've got these a nice little small border. You know me, I like small borders. Gorgeous. Again, we're going to do the same. It's so cute. Making sure my leaves are going upwards. I mean, you could do this card design without using the card kit. So I'm not just showing you card kits, I'm showing you different layouts as well. So let's do the inside pieces, and I'm using a tape runner just for the video's purposes. Again, nice and a cute little border all the way around. And how quick and simple. I mean, once you've prepped all your paper, this is 1 7/8 by 5 5/8. But if you're doing American sizes, you want 1 7/8 for small borders. Whoops. That one seems to have overhung. I cut them both the same, believe it or not. I'm going to have to trim that little bit off. No one's going to see that because it's got white in there. Thankfully. And it's gold all the way down to the bottom. But there we go. No one's going to notice that. So, my green pieces, I'm now going to stamp on those. And they're going to go here, here, here and here. So, let me just show you. Then I'm going to add my little postage stamps here and here. Or I may even put them in the middle. So, with the gold theme, I'm using the perennial postage stamps, and this is the third one in, and I've already got my gold paper lined up, but I will show you now. Let me just get this out the way. Oh my goodness, doesn't want to go in. There we go. Because of this one, it doesn't fit. It's short. So what I did, I just cut it in half because my sentiment went both sides. You can't see that I've cut it in half. And it is stretching that set. Let me just put my little die away. So I'm going to roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to cut that in half. So before we 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to add some adhesive. I mean, you don't even have to glue, you don't even have to add a sentiment on the back. And now this is pretty tight, so you're going to put this up to the score line and it fits just right. So this is 3 1, it's actually 2 inches wide. See how you've got that now in the center? So if I came in, say I'm going to use this one for the front, It won't fit there, see, because of my, unless I do it like that. But then you could do it like that, I suppose, and have that in the center. But I'm gonna have my hello in the center because it all matches in the inside, and have this gorgeous on the back with this paper, and add that in the center, and just pop dimensionals on one side. So let's grab some dimensionals. You got to stay away from the middle, but we'll add that in a minute last. Isn't that cute? I'm going to add some gold thread on there as well. So let's pop that to one side. Fetch in my scruffy bits, and I'm going to line my stamps up. Now, here's my little flower. Look, you've got that same grid mark on this Notes of Nature stamp set, the same as you've got on this gold. Where have I put the, oh, that was on the other card. Ah, on this gold flex stuff, which is your designer series paper. Let me show you on the inside. It's got those lines. Well, it comes in a stamp form as well. So let's grab the wild wheat. And I'm just going to grab this small section because I don't mind. I just want to see what it looks like at full strength. We actually quite like the full strength. Oh, that's nice. So let's do this. And it fits more or less the whole size. Oh, I like that. And you can twist it if you want to have a little. I'm going to keep mine all pretty straight. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Then what we're going to do is, after I've cleared my stamp off, I think my bucket's been open, so it's because it's starting to dry out, so I need to wash that in a minute. Right, let's pop the stamp to one side. Let's get this cute little flower, and maybe then I will stamp off and just add a cute little flower in the corners, all in different shapes. Maybe I'll add two on one. That's cute. I might add another one on there as well. Oh, I like it. I'm going to add two on them all. Oh, love it. Give that a clink. Because I've got pecan pie on there, I think that will give me that illusion of the gold. That needs to go in the bin. So now we can glue down. Woo! Let's get some. I'm going to use liquid glue, I think. I got more wiggle space. Check my battery's okay for a sec. I think this is going to be really cute. I know it's got, you're probably thinking it doesn't go with the kit, but I'm just using bits out of the kit to make myself new cards. So love that. I might even come back in a second with a full strength flower just to stamp on the gold here. So I've got my 2 flowers there and 2 ends. And they're going to match down the bottom, but opposite ends. That's so cute. I've got a little smudge. Do you know how to get rid of that smudge? You know when you get a smudge like that? Grab your Winker Stella and a tissue. Quickly touch it because it's liquid. And it's got rubbing alcohol in there. And it comes off. It's like brand new. How cute's that? I might even use some of this. Just on my little stamp to emphasize it. I haven't used, well, I don't use it as Winker Stella as often as I used to. I used to use it all the time. Why not? Right, tissue. Let's grab some dimensionals and pop these on dimensionals. And I'm just sticking one in each center. Maybe I grab some small ones just to keep them stable. Perfect. Don't want to go overboard on the you can go overboard on the decorations. Get my squeeze. You could even leave your designer series paper blank and add these on the side. I'm just going to pop one in each corner. A little postage stamp. That is so cute. And then I'm going to grab, I don't mind this stuff, it's curly. So let's get rid of the back ends. Now, oh, yeah, let's add this. So, pop that on. So sticky. To 3 more loops. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Look at it. Look, it's everywhere. It's coming off my other roll. I've got a glue dot somewhere, but it's all the way around there. Tick that in there. Chop that off there. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh, look at that. If I stand that up in the centre there, it's still all going to come undone. Oh, do you know what? Gaynor's going to get yes, stuck in a rug. So, I got hello. Just going to get my loops sticking out. Just going to thread that in there. I'm going to put my hello right in the centre. So you can't even tell that piece is cut in half now. So that is sweet. I think that's quite cute actually. And again, we can always go back to these wonderful little butterflies. Maybe I could turn that over this time and have a blue one. Because it's got a little bit of green writing at the top as well. Or just stick one there. Let me see if I've got a slightly smaller one. I've got loads. All my little ones are falling off. I've got an even smaller one there. That's cute. Trying to keep them in size order. You can cut them out in fancy paper. You can cut them in, oh, what's it called? Glimmer paper, gold, silver, whatever takes your fancy. And I'm just going to add my little butterfly there. Where's my pokey tool? There it is. Just going to hold that in the center. I'm going to hold that card down a bit, just until it decides to go off. Nice. I'm going to grab sequins this time. I'm just going to put one in the center of my butterfly. That is sweet. And I might just put one in the centers of my postage stamps to let them stand out a bit. That one's got a chip in it. This one I've just come to take off. It's got a little tiny chip out of it. There we go. Oh, you could even add a strip. Not going to though. But we've only used the green bits and half of this one to make another 2 cards. We've still got this one. We've still got our sentiment. So, and we've still got this. So we haven't even used all 3 cards yet. I have got, they're really dark blue. They're not the same. But I've also got some yellow, some pink, some purple. All the purple ones will be lovely. Pop them in there out of the way. When you want to get in there out of the way. I've got some gorgeous purple ones. But I'm not going to do that right now. Got my lovely little, you get 10 sentiments with each run through of the die and the embossing folder. Love that. So there's our inner decoration. I'm going to fold this closed. So we've got, I feel so blessed to have a wonderful, kind and amazing friend like you. And then inside it says, hello. Yeah, love it. Love it, love it, love it. If you don't want to use 2 sentiments, you could always add a flower inside. You could always add a bigger butterfly. But I just love that it folds into, and I'm keeping the points so they point to the center of my card. I mean, you pull that out of an envelope and you're thinking, wow, isn't that cute? And then you go to open it and it pops up like so. Stands up like so. Love it. So there's the other 2 cards that I'm going to make from this. I'm going to make a total of 6 cards, and then it's up to yourselves if you want to make 18 cards exactly the same. Love that. This is the first one. I was no sentiment on this one. Maybe I could put the word love you. And there goes my battery. Right, girls, I'm going to love and leave you. All glory to our great Lord and Saviour. There's no point coming back. Oh, let me just stick another battery in just for a second. I can't do it. I can't leave you blank. Right, and then we can show you the cards. So this is, sorry about that. And we're back. So this is the one we just made, and this one, again from our card kit, based on this one with the gorgeous papers, but using the bits from the card kit. And this is from the card kit. This is from the card. These are all from the card kit in a pink background. So this is the one I based that one on. And then this is card. So we've got card 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we got 4 cards from 2 sections of our card kit already. So We've got 3 flat ones, and we've also got a 3D one that folds flat as well. So there we go, 4 alternative cards up to now and another 2 to come. So let me go and rack my brain and come up with I forgot to use these as well. So let me just grab a few of these. I knew there was, do you know there's something missing? So you got little dragonflies. I think I'm going to use these cute little swallows and just put them where there's a nice gap on my designer's ears. Oh, I might put one on there actually. And then a small one on this one. So there, it's now finished off with those gorgeous little embellishments. So one, I'm going to have a little dragonfly on this one, just there, and just there under that little ribbon there. Isn't that cute? Love it. So 4 cards already, using 2 sections of our card kit. All glory to our great Lord and Saviour, who gives us these wonderful talents to share with each other. Come back, I'll make another 2 cards, so it's entirely up to you if you want to make the card kits and just have 9 cards, or you can make the 6 I'm going to make and have 18 cards. So we're stretching them even double the size. I know some ladies out there probably stretch it to 3 times the size, but I just want to keep it real. There's not so much you can do with the card that's spaced out with it. If it had a stamp set, you could totally do something completely different. Because we're limited to our sentiments, you only get 3 for each card. The rest are foreign. I can't speak foreign languages. More's the pity. But if anyone wants those foreign sections, they're more than welcome. Drop me a line, I'll post them off to you, as long as it's not too far. But there we go. Come back on the next video. Love you all. Be kind to one another, and God bless our Lord and Saviour, like I'm saying, who gives us these wonderful talents. Till next time. Bye.